Hey guys, welcome to Clockwork Noodles for another breakdown of Kaiju number 8. This is episode number 3. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are looking after yourselves. The season of hay fever is here in the UK and my eyes are streaming. There shouldn't be any sniffing because I do tend to edit my videos, but I am really struggling this season. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I started streaming and I haven't stopped. So it is grass season, I believe, and it sucks. But I hope you guys are doing well. We're here to break down the third episode. We've also now got 3 weeks before my midway review. In the midway review, I'm going to have my top 3 OPs, EDs, current standing of animes, which I think could be quite a surprising list because I've been thinking about it, and I do think there's some shows on currently my potential for top 3 where I think people may not expect them to be there. So I'm very excited to break that down with you guys. Hopefully you guys are also enjoying this season. There is going to be a video tomorrow. It's not the big one, but there is a video going out tomorrow. This is just going to be a nice fun one with Iona. Do check that out because I just think it's fun, and I think generally it's a different type of content that is related to what we're doing. It's basically just doing Japanese study, so I think you guys might enjoy it. And then there's going to be a big announcement. The big announcement I don't know how to do yet, but it's the biggest announcement I've had for the channel so far. I'm really excited but anxious to actually say what it is. Just prepare yourselves and make sure you guys are subscribed so you do not miss out. Let's just get straight to it. The first thing I really want to pull out is the butler. The butler's name is Sabasu. Knock knock, hello, Black Butler wants to have a little word. Well, I will say the Black Butler new season is actually really good. I'm surprised to say that I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it more than I thought I would, but this isn't about Black Butler. This is about the anime. And I would say the characters are cool. I do like this week's episode. This week's episode is very different. It's a bit more of a trial, and it definitely has those My Hero Academia kind of vibes where you've got somebody not really doing very well until right at the very end. One of those episodes as well where I found myself getting more and more frustrated. But I mean, I'm happy that he doesn't use his powers and he doesn't, I guess, cheat, but not so much cheating because it's him. It's a episode where I just wanted him to go full throttle and I wanted to see those zeros turning into big numbers. It doesn't really, and I know it goes up by like 0.01%. It's nothing big. Now, I do love their friendship though. The main friendship between Kafka and, of course, Ichikawa. I love this friendship. I adore it, and I love the fact that it's Ichikawa, the youngest one, turning the older one. We're going to go home in a minute. I'm going to send you home if you use your powers. I love this moment, and the chemistry between the two, I think, really does make the show. I do get the feeling that all the characters in the show are going to get the backgrounds, are going to get the attention that they really deserve, because honestly I'm very, very impressed. And even though there's some characters I'm not too keen on, I don't actually like, I think her name's Shinomiya, I think her name is. I'm not a fan, but she's still a really cool design. So we do see him coming essentially nearly last in the fitness stuff, which is just sad. But obviously, you know, the main characters are there because they've got the hair colours. And I think the guy pretty much does a list. He goes, the ones that everyone's watching are blah, 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 blah. They are the ones in the ED. They're the ones you know are going to get picked anyway. Obviously, the big surprise is going to be at the end with our boy. But I don't at the moment understand how he's going to turn the tides. Obviously, it's good that you're getting up. It's good that you're getting up and you've apparently got multiple fractures and organ failure, but it's not going to sell you. And I don't understand what's going to change now for him to turn the tables and then go, actually, you know what? You pass. You're going to pass because you've come last, almost nearly dead last. I'm just sad because if he had actually been able to use his powers, he would have sensed the kaiju come in because that's one of his powers. I do like the animation on the run though. So when Shinomiya actually goes and runs on the wall, really nice animation. I really like just the setting on this one. I think the world building is really good. It's so colourful. It does have the vibe of a proper 80s show. It's got that old retro feeling when it comes to anime, and I really appreciate it. I love the music. I really do enjoy the guy who's actually overlooking the task. He's funny. He says he likes Kafka, but he knows he's going to fail. So that you're a very funny guy, but you're definitely not going to make it when you've got zeros. It's also interesting to see that I think Mina comes and actually joins. She's there to watch, but I think it is interesting because it adds that added bonus of here's your motivation. You know that she's watching you right now, and I think that definitely helps him not give up. But it's interesting to see that she goes to watch, I think, more because watching him. I don't think she had to be there, but I think she's there to watch essentially what he's going to do and whether he's actually going to come and join her. The last shot is her looking at him. I like the episode. I definitely think this episode is really cool, but I don't know how we're going to incorporate the kaiju aspect, because at the moment, if he's having to suppress the kaiju aspect, is it not going to be more of a shock later on when he starts using it or stuff starts to slip through? Or especially when the girl saw him lifting a car and she's even like, where is this power? Why aren't you using it? I want to see it. Surely there's going to be other people who also witnessed this dude picking up a car. I don't know how we're going to start incorporating these powers just yet. It's really good that he hasn't been shot on sight. He smells like kaiju because he deals with kaiju. That's really nice. I did enjoy the bit where he actually figures out the weak point for the kaiju, because obviously nobody knows it better than the guys who have to do the cleanup. We know the weaknesses, we know exactly about this body. I know that the weak patch is on its stomach. I like that, and I like the fact as well that he knows that he can't go all offensive. If we can't go offensive, we've got to still do something. There's no point just standing here on the battlefield. Let's go do something. Let's use our initiative. Let's go be a support crew. Let's go and help these guys who can and have got that firepower there. So I really like the resourcefulness of the characters. I really enjoyed this episode as a whole, even though it was a frustrating one because I just wanted to see him go ham, but sometimes we're just building. Third episode rule now, and I am really enjoying the show personally. I like it. I cannot wait to see where the show goes. I think the comedy is one of the stronger aspects, and there's been lots of times where I've been found myself just chuckling along with the anime, and I find it really endearing. And the fact as well that when he says, am I too old to have a dream? As somebody who is the same age as this guy, I felt that. I really, really felt that. And I think that really matters to me right now, especially with this big announcement coming up. I feel Kafka a lot. And when he's just sat there going, he just doesn't want to give up. And you see him stand up again. As much as you're like, maybe you should stay down because you're in pain, he can't let this one opportunity slide. And I'm very impressed that he stands up, but I don't know what he's going to do, because I know he's got the ability to probably heal himself if he's a kaiju or something, but the guys are literally monitoring his every vital right now, so I don't know how he's going to get past using any powers whatsoever, especially if they're very closely looking at what's going on. I am intrigued. I really enjoy it. I love the way that the show is put together. I like the fact that he's not outright winning as well, because I guess with the girl who comes fifth, I don't know who beat her. The fact that she's like the top ranked person there and everyone's watching her, but she only came fifth out of the fitness test. So four more people were ahead of her on that. So it would be interesting to see who they were. But I'm very intrigued to see when the shift is going to happen, what's going to happen next week, because clearly something's got to happen to get our boy on the team. And that's what the ED is suggesting, especially if that pink-haired guy is going to be sharing any activity with our boy Kafka. To get the two together, somehow Kafka's got to really catch their eye and pass into the, yes, we're going to accept you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you stay tuned and you are subscribed. There's a lot going out on the channel. Lots of big news coming your way. I might do it as a video of maybe Iona just talking to you guys. A 5-minute video of just having some stuff in the background, maybe. Just, I need to discuss this with you guys, but I just need to think about how I do it. It does mean that we're going to be changing the way that the channel runs a little bit. Fingers crossed for that. I will just give that a bit of thought, but make sure you are tuned in so you don't miss anything. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.